right, so like she said, I'm Sam from the Grout Museum, more specifically the Imaginarium, right? So I do fun science and animal things all day, okay? So that's awesome. Has anybody ever been there before? No. The Grout Museum? No? Oh, I see a couple hands. That's awesome. Did you guys have fun? Yeah? It's pretty fun. Okay, so like she said, we're going to be talking about some creepy crawler things, okay? Can any of you guess what you might see? A cockroach? I do have some cockroaches, okay? A tarantula? Yes, there is a tarantula in the building, right? Okay, what else? Anything else?
A brother.
What?
A brother.
No. What about you? There is a snake. I do have a snake, okay? All right, and I'll leave the last one for a surprise, okay? Okay. And I will warn you, I do ask quite a bit of questions, okay? And who do you think I want to answer my questions? You guys, right? Okay, so we're going to meet our friends from smallest to largest, okay? So what do you think I'm going to start off with? The cockroach. Yes, you're exactly right. Okay, so with our cockroach friends, right? These guys are Madagascar hissing cockroaches, okay? So if you are listening carefully, where can I find these guys? Madagascar. Yes, Madagascar. Good listening. Okay. And these friends, they like to live on the forest floor, okay? In colonies of up to 1,000 to 10,000 of these guys. Okay? I'll bring one out. I'll bring one around, okay? All right. And if you guys listen carefully, they hiss, okay? If I can get them to hiss. But can you guys imagine, if you're walking in Madagascar in the forest, okay? And you run into 10,000 of these, and they're all hissing at you. What are you going to do? Are you going to keep walking, or are you going to run the other way? Okay, so we have some brave souls out there, right? But I would run the other way, right? Okay. So, why do you think they hiss? Because they're scared, right? They're defending themselves. They're scaring the predators away. I could be a predator and I'm going to walk the other way, right? Right. So these guys, they can live up to 3 to 5 years, and they are very durable. I can actually drop one of these guys from an 8-story building and they just crawl away. Right? And they can actually live 9 days without their heads. Pretty interesting, right? So they're very durable. Okay. Just listen so you can hear my facts, right? We want to learn about our cool animal friends, right? Okay, so what do you guys think they eat? Any ideas? Smaller bugs. Yeah. Yeah. These friends, they're actually decomposers, right? So they'll eat just about anything. Okay? Just about anything. Yep. All right. All right. Friends, let's listen up, okay? So everybody can hear. Okay, so I heard your video. They talked about true insects, right? So what does an insect need to be a true insect? How many legs? 6 legs, good. How many body parts? 3, right? What are they called? Does anybody know what the 3 are called? Abdomen's one. The head is another one. And the thorax, yes. The head, the thorax, and the abdomen, okay? And also, so I'm going to bring one of these guys around, okay? And you will get to see on their backs, they have little black dots on their backs, right? Yes, this is how they hiss. They're called spiracles, and it's actually like little breathing tubes. Like it has air go through them, which makes the hissing sound, okay? I'll point them out to you when I bring it around, all right? So who's ready to meet one? Yeah? Okay. Let's see who we're going to pick on here. You guys ready? Excited?
Can we touch it? That's creepy. Okay, I can touch it. It's a cockroach.
It is. You got it.
Does it move?
All right. So, he was pretty cool, right? Did you guys like the Madagascar hissing cockroach? Yeah! Okay, so, what's next?
The turtle.
No. If it's smallest to largest,
It would be the tarantula.
okay. So, it's going to be our rose-haired tarantula. Okay? All right, friends. Let's quiet down, okay? If you can hear me, clap once. Okay, there we go. You guys love clapping. So up next is our rose-haired tarantula, okay? All right, so these friends you can find in Chile mostly, okay? It's our Chilean rose-haired tarantula, so South America, right? And, friends, okay, these guys can live up to 15 to 20 years, okay? And then along with the tarantula, all right, I have gloves up here, you know, so we are not going to touch our rose-haired tarantula friend, okay? Reasons for this is because instead of being furry like some animals, you know, they actually have urticating hair bristles, and these can give you a very irritating rash, okay? And if you're allergic, it can be worse. And I don't want to find out if I'm allergic, and I don't want any of you to find out if you're allergic, okay? It can kind of be compared to if you were to get small shreds of fiberglass in your skin, right? So we don't want to do that. So do not touch the tarantula, right? I'm not going to touch it either, all right? No, I'm going to hold it in my glove, right? And tarantulas, they are very delicate, so we just won't want to touch it anyways because we don't want to hurt it, okay? Huh? If it crawls, I'll just keep moving my glove. It's usually pretty good, right? But, so, is our friends. So that's why we're not going to touch our tarantula, right? And so, question for you guys, okay? Is our tarantula a true insect? No? Okay, so if he's not, then what is he? He's an arachnid, right? And to be an arachnid, what does he have to have? How many legs? How many body parts? Yes, 8 legs. Good job, friends. What? Okay, how many body parts? 2. What are they called? Does anybody know? The abdomen. They also have an abdomen. It's the cephalothorax, okay? So the cephalothorax and the abdomen is what our friend has, okay? And what do you guys think he eats? Yes. So smaller invertebrates, right? And does he eat all of them? No. How tarantulas eat is they suck it up like a smoothie. They don't eat the outside of the bug or the insect or whatever they're eating, right? So, and like you guys know, there's many spiders that are poisonous, right? This tarantula is one of 800 different species of tarantulas. And there's over 45,000 different spiders. And lots of them are poisonous, are venomous, but not enough to hurt us, right? So he's not going to hurt you because A, you're not going to touch him, right? Okay, so I'm going to bring him out, all right? All right. It's not going to fall off my hand, but another warning, okay? Let's listen. Okay, so we are not going to touch the tarantula. And don't come too close, okay? I don't want him to jump out of my hands, okay? Because spiders run really, really fast, right?
We don't want to startle him.
Yes, we do not want to startle our tarantula friend. And his name is Aragog, if you guys are Harry Potter fans. Have any Harry Potter fans? Yes, okay. I always think I'm getting a little old with that. Okay. He's got lots of crickets in here, so I'm trying not to get him to go loose. Gotta lure him out, right? Are you guys ready to see him? All right. One more thing. Okay? One more thing. I'm going to have his abdomen facing me, okay? Because also for defense against his predators is he can kick up his irritating hair bristles, okay? And please don't make him kick them up at me, okay? All right. So yes, let's just relax. And you guys can see him. Otherwise, I'll put him away. And you guys want to see him, right? Yeah, you can't touch it, remember. All right, everybody say goodbye to Aragog. All right, so wasn't that cool? Yeah? Okay, so what's next? Yeah, it's our snake, okay? So, the snake I have with me today, friends. Okay, the snake I have today is a ball python, okay? Also known as the royal python. And these guys you can find in sub-Saharan Africa, all right? They can live to be over 25 years old. And actually, the oldest one on record right now is 47. So he's living quite some time, isn't he? They can get to be about 3 to 5 feet long. 3 to 5 feet long. And they are actually the smallest of the African python, right? Okay, and the reason as to why they are called the ball python is because when they get scared, frightened, or stressed out, they roll into balls, okay? And also why they're called the royal python, is because the rulers of Africa actually used to wear these snakes as jewelry, okay? Because they like to curl in balls, so they just wrap around their hands, their arms, their legs. Maybe. Because they're not constrictors, are they? They don't squeeze their prey. And they're non-venomous, so don't worry. And these guys, they're actually the most timid out of the African python, okay? So they're not usually apt to bite anybody. And actually, with their predators, they kind of come in the certain colors of their surroundings. So they'll usually just roll up into a ball and slither away, right? So they don't usually bite. So, let's get them out. Yeah, this is how we transport him. His name is Bartholomew, if you guys care. It's he's my favorite one. We have a lot, maybe, I want to say 10, maybe. Yeah, so if you guys want to see more snakes, come to the Imaginarium in Waterloo, right? We have a bunch of them. We have really big ones, too. We have Burmese pythons, and they're really big. I can't lift it up myself. So we bring these little guys. And also, I'm going to bring him around, okay? Actually, this is very important, and I need you guys to listen up, okay? When I bring my ball python around, how you're going to pet him is with one finger, okay? Snakes are really delicate. They have lots of bones in their bodies. They have lots of very small bones in their bodies. And then also, snakes don't have hands, right? So they can't swat at you if you come at their heads. So don't ever come at a snake's head, okay? Because anything with a mouth can bite you, right? So just remember to stay away from his head. That's why I'm trying to look to find his head, because I don't want to come at his head either. Okay. Okay. So, this is Bart.
Is he nice?
He is very nice. And we don't want to hurt our friends, do we? We don't hurt our friends. So remember, just one finger, and you're just going to stroke right here on him. Don't go for his head, and that's why I'm holding his head up here, right? Okay, and also some cool facts about snakes. Did you guys know that they can't hear like we do?
They use their tongue.
They hear through vibrations that sort of vibrate through their jaw into their inner ear. Okay? And did you guys know that they smell with their tongues? That's pretty cool, right? And they also shed when they grow. So they grow just about as much as we do. So we do have lots of snake skins, right? We actually have one that's perfect if you guys want to come see it. It's a snake skin that's perfect. It's at the Imaginarium. All right, and just stroke him with your finger once, okay? I want to get to everybody.
And he even feels like rubber.
Anybody want to touch him? big one. All right, if you've seen him, sit down. I think he did just eat something. We just fed him.
Oh, it's really cute. It's smelling me.
Yeah, he's smelling me.
He's so soft. He's really soft.
He's pretty cool. Hi.
I think it looks good.
All right. So everybody say goodbye to our ball python bar. He loved meeting all you guys. I know, he's excited to see you guys. He's very curious. Okay. Okay, friends. Okay. All right, so he was pretty cool, right? Yeah? Okay, so as you guys may know, since he's trying to get out of this bin, our last friend we're going to meet is a red-footed tortoise. Okay? And the reason why he is called a red-footed tortoise is because when I bring him around, you'll be able to see red scales on his feet, okay? And also yellow scales on his head. Yeah, you might be able to see it if you're really close.
I can see him on the head too.
Mm-hmm. Also, okay, so for these friends, you can find them in South America, okay? And they're not too picky on where they live. You can find them in grasslands, rainforests, places like that. They live in a variety of different locations, or in a zoo, you never know. And they can live to be over 50 years old. So they can live a pretty long time, yeah. That's longer than any of these guys can, right? All right, so, and also with his shell, tortoises, they have really keen sense of smell. They have really amazing eyesight, and they also have really strong limbs, right? And they don't have any teeth, okay? So, if my tortoise here doesn't have any teeth, and he's a herbivore, what does he eat? Plants, veggies, and fruits. His favorite are fruits, right? And actually, he has a really strong... There you go. That's cute. I think I've seen that picture. All right, and just because he doesn't have teeth doesn't mean he can't bite, right? Because anything with a mouth can bite. Yeah, he's excited to see you guys. All right, so how they eat, they have really strong jaws, right? So they can still bite just because they don't have any teeth, right? Okay. So they can... We could do that. Yeah, that sounds a lot better. Yeah. All right, and they can also live, well, they can be about 12 to 14 inches long and weigh up to 11 pounds. And the more they live in human climates when they're babies, the more smooth their shell will be. So his isn't very smooth, but if you find one that's lived in a human climate when it was a baby, it'll be more smooth, right? And okay, so we're going to do this one a little bit differently. Instead of having me come around, we're going to form a line, okay? So you guys can see him in here, because he gets really stressed out and nervous, and then he kind of likes to swim and like try to crawl around, so it's probably better if you guys form a line and come and see him, right? So, should we put this line? Yes, she is the line leader, so let's get behind her, okay? But you guys will all get to see him, right? so you guys can walk, okay? And also, if you guys want to touch him, maybe I'll like... Yeah, that's the thing. If you guys want to pet him, okay? Just pet his shell, all right? Everybody, let's listen up. I don't think it's that fly. All right, everybody. So if you want to touch our red-footed tortoise, okay? Just touch his shell, all right? Don't touch his head or his limbs, all right? We don't want to out. He is not a baby. He is about, I want to say he's 10, but I'm not sure. Right? You guys want to pet him?